Morning, Year 6. I hope you had a lovely weekend. As you know, last week we started to have a look at the narrative poem The Highwayman, which was written over 100 years ago. And today you're going to be looking at the very first part of the poem and trying to turn it into an opening for a story. So I'm just going to read you the first 4 pages, and it's a version of the book which is illustrated by someone called Charles Keeping. The wind was a torrent of darkness among the gusty trees. The moon was a ghostly galleon tossed upon cloudy seas. The road was a ribbon of moonlight over the purple moor, and the highwayman came riding, riding, riding. The highwayman came riding up to the old inn door. He'd a French cocked hat on his forehead, a bunch of lace at his chin, a coat of the claret velvet, and breeches of brown doe skin. They fitted with never a wrinkle. His boots were up to the thigh, and he rode with a jewelled twinkle, his pistol butt a twinkle, his rapier hilt a twinkle, under the jewelled sky. Over the cobbles he clattered and clashed in the dark inn yard. He tapped with his whip on the shutters, but all was locked and barred. He whistled a tune to the window, and who should be waiting there but the landlord's black-eyed daughter, Bess, the landlord's daughter, plaiting a dark red love knot into her long black hair. And that's all we're going to read today. Now, because it was written over 100 years ago, you've probably noticed quite a few of the words we don't use very commonly nowadays. So if you want to, you can look some of those up just to see what their meaning is. But what I would suggest is just read through the poem a couple more times. I've put that part of the poem on your worksheet for today. And then you're going to be turning it into the start of a story. So you're going to turn it from a poem into prose. And you're going to try and add in lots of the language that they use in the poem. But you're going to imagine that you're opening up a novel instead of opening up a poem. So good luck.